Hello everyone, and welcome to Scary Town, and another edition of Let's Read Give Yourself Goosebumps. This time around, I had a little bit of trouble when I did the random number generator. It came up with something that was called Revenge of the Body Squeezers, and I didn't want to get into that because it's a sequel to a two-part Goosebumps 2000 book, and I haven't covered to that, so that would be kind of spoilery, and I don't want to get into that until I actually cover those books. So I decided to pick something from my own collection, and it is Scream of the Evil Genie. See, pretty good. This is on the back. This genie is a major meanie. If you haven't seen one of these videos, basically the idea is I'm going to be reading out loud to you guys the book and going on my adventure, what choices I make, and I have two lifelines in that I have two attempts to get to a good ending, which is the goal. And of course there's plenty of really bad endings, and it will automatically end your journey. So hopefully we're gonna avoid that. So far we are 1-1 with one loss and one victory. So let's get into it here. When a genie named Jenna pops out of a soda can and offers you 3 wishes, you think all your dreams have come true. And you think, whoa, what kind of weird soda can has a magical genie, huh? Maybe I should buy out more of these sodas. But Jenna has a few tricks up her sleeve. If you don't watch out, the wishes of your dreams could turn into a nightmare. Should you wish to be famous? Should you wish to be rich? The best looking kid around? Or something else entirely? It's up to you. By the way, you should wish for more wishes. Just saying. Anyway. Jenna's wishes have a way of going wrong. You could find yourself battling an evil ninja rat man, or trapped on a desert island, or chased by a tiger. I like how so randomly different these outcomes are. It's like ninja rat man, deserted island, or chased by a tiger. Okay. Oh, and one more thing. If you don't say your wish exactly the right way, Jenna will see you to your doom. You're in control of this scary adventure. You decide what will happen and how terrifying the scares will be. Start on page 1. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so take a deep breath, cross your fingers, and turn to page 1 to give yourself goosebumps. Give you guys goosebumps, as long as myself. So, let's begin on page 1, shall we? Anybody home, you call, charging into your house after school one day. The door bangs shut behind you. Silence. Total silence. Dead silence. No, they actually say that. Hello. Mom? Dad? Anybody? No answer. Weird, you think. You drop your school books on the living room table and hurry towards the kitchen. Why is there no one around? Not even your brother or sister. You've never come home and found the place empty. Ugh. Stuff just happens, you know. Just gotta roll with it. Your footsteps creak on the floor as you head for the kitchen door. Mom, you call again. Nothing. You feel a little creepy all alone in your house. You think of something that makes you grin. No one's here. You can do anything you want. Time to raid the refrigerator. You zoom into the kitchen and yank open the fridge door. Yes, it's packed. There's some leftover pizza, a whole container of nacho cheese sauce, chocolate cake, a big bottle of fruit punch, 2 6-packs of cola, and fried chicken legs. You're reaching for some cake when something catches your eye. Hey, did one of those cola cans move? Gotta say cola cans. You can't say it's Pepsi or Coca-Cola. You get in trouble, maybe. You stare at the cola can. Nothing happens. It's only a can of soda, you tell yourself. The silence must be getting to you. Am I really crazy? Okay. You grab the cola from the 6-pack along with some chips and a slab of chocolate cake. Why not? You don't usually have a chance to pick out like this. Then you head for the family room. You flop down on the couch in front of the TV. No battle over the remote today. Where is everybody anyway, you wonder again. You flip up the tab on the cola, you open it. Instantly, you hear the fizzy gas escaping. Psst. Whoa, the fizzing won't stop. You shove the can away from you, holding it away from your body. The can must have been shaken up. A fine wet spray shoots out all over you. Then a cloud of misty white gas begins escaping from the can. Your eyes widen as the cloud grows bigger and bigger. It fills the room like a giant mushroom cloud. Your mouth drops open and all something else is coming out of the can. Something alive. Okay. With a loud hissing sound, a ghostly, life-size young woman squeezes out of the cola can and floats in front of you. Ouch! She exclaims. She shakes herself off like a wet dog. The mist scatters around her. That hurt. For another second, she hovers above the coffee table. Her form is thin and airy, like a hologram. Then she suddenly becomes solid. She drops to the ground and lands on her 2 feet with a thud. Hi, she greets you. What's up? What's happening? You know, what's cracking, kid? You don't answer her. You can't. You're too shocked to make your mouth move. Instead, you stare at the amazing person standing in your family room. She's got spiky red and purple hair, and 5 earrings. Oh my god, piercings? How scandalous. She's wearing a fuzzy, short black sweater and baggy blue jeans with black combat boots. Hey, I'm talking to you, she yells. Wow, so this magical evil genie is a punk rocker? Okay. Sure, why not? Hi, you answer. You're too surprised to say much else. She's cool, you think? Watching her strut around as if she owns the place? Definitely cool. Nice place. Sort of. She exclaims with a snorty kind of laugh. She flops down in a big stuffed chair across from you, stretches her legs out, and lets her combat boots fall on the coffee table with a clunk. She flashes you a big smile. Okay, let's cut to the chase. She rattles off. My name's Jenna, and I'm a genie. If you got 3 wishes, boom, 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 boom. Whatever you want. 3 things. Fame, fortune, a giant bag of diamond rings, you name it. Except I don't do windows. And I don't do guns, knives, or death. If you want to off someone, get another genie. Got that? So let me get this straight. You are a punk rocker genie, and you have something against me wanting to kill people, and doesn't make a lot of sense. Seems a little contradictory. Yeah, for somebody who looks like a rebel, you sure have a lot of rules. Yeah, you mutter, finding your voice. So what's going to be? Make your first wish, she insists. Before you can ask one of the zillion questions swaying around your brain, Jenna snaps her fingers. Oops, wait, she cries. There's something I forgot to tell you, the most important part. When you want to make another wish, you got to open the cola can again. Then whoosh, I'll pop out and say what's up, and we can boogie from there. Got it? No. You shake your head hard. I don't get any of this. How did you get into the can in the first place? How can I open it again if it's already open? And how can you come out again? You're already out. Okay. It's a genie thing, Jenna explains with a toss of her head. Believe me, I'll be there in there. Take my word for it. I just met you. I'm not sure if I really trust you. You're too astonished to argue with her. Is this for real? Okay, hurry up, Jenna says. Make a wish. I don't have all day. Okay, so we got a couple of choices here. So, if you wish to be a big celebrity, turn to page 73. If you wish to be the richest kid in the world, turn to page 45. If you wish to be the best looking kid in the world, turn to page 39. If you wish for something else besides money, fame, or good looks, turn to page 66. That last one's pretty tempting. The other ones are pretty stereotypical. Well, I'm not really up for fame. I don't think that's all that great. But being rich sounds pretty good. Let's go for that. So we're going to be rich. Well, I guess I want to be rich, you tell Jenna. Who wouldn't? Jenna responds. Then she ducks her head. You can see she's trying to hide her laughter. They all ask for that, she mutters. She fakes a yawn. Boring. You feel your face flush, but you don't really care what she thinks. Now that you decided on a wish, you want it to come true. So, will you make me rich, you demand? Okay, fine. No big deal. Jenna adds with a shrug, but you have to say, I wish I were rich, or else I can't deliver goods. It's a primo genie rule. You close your eyes and cross your fingers for a good look. I wish I were rich, you announce. Whoosh! The room fills with a huge, white, smoky cloud. You can't see a thing until... Turn to page 135. Alright. Hey, way cool, you shout. You gaze around your new surroundings. Can this be real? Or are you just dreaming? Your heart races with excitement. Is this where you live now? It's a palace. Well, at least a mansion. You're sitting on a fancy black leather couch in a family room the size of a gymnasium. An elegant oriental rug covers the floor. A huge screen TV faces the couch. Filling one wall, along with the other walls, are 3 different media centers with enough computers, video games, and electronic music equipment to fill out the department store. It's a bit excessive. A butler in a black tuxedo enters the room, carrying a silver tray. Would you care for an afternoon snack? After-school snack, he asked politely. Then he bends stiffly from the waist to offer you a selection of pizzas, soft drinks, candy, and apple juice. All your favorites. Great. Such a great diet for this kid. I'm sure he's not going to have any health problems later in life. Where am I? You asked the butler just to make sure. And who are you? Pretty dumb questions. You're in your own damn house, and this is your butler. Dumb kid. I would have wished to be smarter. The butler gives you a small smile. You, of course, are at home, he answers in a formal English accent. And I, of course, am James, in service to your family ever since you won the $80 million lottery with that ticket your mother bought you. Are we having trouble with our memory today, if I may ask? Yes, James, you mumble, trying to take all this in. I'm rich, you want to shout? You feel like doing cartwheels and dancing around the family room, but you don't. James would definitely think you were nuts if you did that. James, you asked instead, do we have a car and a driver? I want to go see my friends. James' polite smile disappears. His full face frowns. Oh, no, he says, shaking his head quickly. You can't do that. I'm afraid you can't leave the house. It's much too dangerous. So, find out what happens next on page 111. Just right around the corner there. You can't go outside, James tells you. I'm under strict orders from your parents not to allow you out of the house. Is this guy for real? You're the richest kid in the world. You should be able to do anything you want. No way are you going to stay stuck in the house, you decide. Oh, come on, James. I want to hang out with my friends. I want to be gone for long, and my parents never have to find out. It will be our little secret. You flash him your best smile. He doesn't smile back. He doesn't get paid enough to smile. Out of the question, he tells you, I have my orders. I intend to follow them, and you will too. Okay, fine. Obviously, you aren't going to get anywhere, this guy. I'll stay here. Then you wave him away with your hand. Thank you, James. That will be all. James doesn't move. Yet I'll sigh. Don't worry, you assure him. I'm not going anywhere. Very good, James answers. He gives you a quick bow and then turns and walks out of the room. Listens to his footsteps echoing down the hallway. As they fade away, you pop your head out the doorway. The coast is clear. Sneak out of the house on page 48. So, I mean, like, you have, like, this big, lavish mansion you're living in now with all this cool stuff, electronics and whatnot, and, like, food at your beck and call, but you're like, first thing I want to do is leave the house without exploring anything, having any fun. Right. I don't understand. You tiptoe along the polished marble hallway. This house is huge. You hope you don't get lost. You gaze down an enormous stairway and spot the front door. You glance around quickly. Good. You're still alone. You dart down the stairs, out through the double oak doors. Outside, you wander over to the 10-car garage where the driver is polishing a new Rolls Royce. You wonder if he has the same orders as the butler. Only one way to find out. Ask him on page 137. Still never learned how the genie got into the soda can. Still curious about that. Hi, you say to the driver. His name tag says Manny. You try to act casual. Manny, can you drive me to see my friends? Of course, the driver replies politely. Where to first? Wow, what? That actually worked? Great. The driver doesn't know about your parents' orders. You hop in the back seat before anyone else knows you. But who should you go see? It's a toss-up between your two best friends, Peter and Stephanie. Peter likes to hang around at the mall. Stephanie likes to play video games. Taking Peter to the mall could be a lot of fun. Shopping is probably awesome when you're a millionaire. Then again, maybe you should pick up Stephanie and come back to the match to play video games. You saw that media center back there. It was out of control. Just like me. I'm out of control. I'm crazy. Whoa. Bodacious. Stephanie is really good at video games, and she would totally be impressed. Where would you like to go? The driver asked again. If you go to the mall with Peter, turn to page 94. If you pick up Stephanie instead, turn to page 61. Yo, man, I'm all about playing the video games. So let's pick up Stephanie and get her game on. Yeah. Let's pick up Stephanie, you tell Manny. We can play video games at the house. So it's true, Stephanie exclaims when she climbs the car. You're a millionaire. How did it happen? Just lucky, I guess. You don't tell Stephanie about the genie granting your wish to be rich. She'd never believe you. Why didn't you just say, like, you won the lottery? You think this would be, like, local news, you know, like, you hear all the time on the news when, like, somebody wins the lottery in town, like, I don't know. Whatever, let's just get on with it. When you arrive back at the mansion, the two of you grab a tray of sodas and snacks and head to the family room. You wave at the entertainment centers lining the walls. What do you want to play? Stephanie picks up the video game controller. Mortal Revenge, she announced. If you dare. You pop the Mortal Revenge video game into the machine. It's one of your favorites, too. Pretty soon, you and Stephanie are karate kicking your way through a street gang of bad guys. Great shot, Steph, you shear. You're good at this. You grab a can of soda. All this action is making you thirsty. I thirst for vengeance and the blood of the filth on the street. Thanks, Mortal Revenge is the coolest. Stephanie keeps her eyes focused on the screen. I wish it were real. Me too. They flip open the can of soda. I wish we were doing this in real life. With a hiss, white smoke fills the room. You idiot. What's happening? Turn to page 69 to find out. Oh, you didn't know. You made a wish. The smoky white gas chokes you, making it impossible to breathe. Your heart pounds as you realize what is happening. You accidentally made a wish. You pop open the cola can, the one with the genie in it. Then you said, I wish we were doing this in real life. Bad move. How did it get into my hands? It's so convenient. It's like, the one soda can that I pick out to drink is the one that had the genie in it. Because when the smoke clears, you find yourself standing in the middle of a dark alleyway, facing three guys dressed from head to toe in black silk. Horrible masks cover their faces. They look just like the ninjas in Mortal Revenge, except that they're real, terrifying real, and they're headed straight toward you and Stephanie. Turn to page 99. You glance at Stephanie. She's frozen in place, staring at the Mortal Revenge fighters. Aye! The thug in front lets out a piercing shriek and leaps forward. With a sharp, fast kick to your jaw, he knocks you to the ground. Then he spins and moves into a new striking pose. Hovering above you, the other two creeps laugh. You rub your jaws. It stings. I'll hold them off while you get away. Stephanie cries. She bends over, grabs the garbage can lid, and hurls it at your attackers. While they're looking away, you scramble to your feet and see an old, abandoned warehouse nearby. A good place to hide. You dash toward the door, yank it open, and duck inside, and come face to face with the most terrifying sight of your life. Your whole body shakes as you stare at the hideous creature, a four-armed ninja fighter with the head of a rat. Foaming saliva drips from the rat man's mouth. He swings his arm wildly, holding a samurai sword in each of his four hands. If you run back out into the street, turn to page 52. If you stay and try to fight the beast, turn to page 105. Well, I think the best course of action is to run away. I don't think we can face this guy. Your leg hurts, but it doesn't slow you down much. You run back into the street to escape the rat man, and right into a fight. The ninja men followed you here. They have Stephanie cornered. When they notice you, they just laugh. Steph, let's move, you shout. But it's no use. As soon as you turn to dart away, another Mortal Revenge villain appears out of nowhere, blocking your path. He's wearing a leather jacket, and a ski mask covers his face. You freeze. The three martial art experts behind you, one in front of you. Are you doomed? Your new attacker rips off the ski mask. You gasp. It's Jenna. You have one wish left, Jenna informs you with an evil glare. And let me tell you what it is. You wish that I weren't a genie. You wish I were an ordinary person with no magical powers. Now say it. Say that's your wish and set me free. No. How about no? You take a step backwards and you feel the hot breath of a mortal revenge ninja on your neck. Turn the page. So this got pretty awesome pretty quickly. I really like the ninjas and the four-armed Goro ninja with a rat face. Alright. You realize you're trembling. Jenna's eyes glow with hate. Okay, you mutter. There goes your final wish, but you have no choice. Jenna hurls a cola can at you. Do the deed, she snarls. You yank the can's flip. I wish you, mumble. Say it so I can hear you, Jenna shrieks. The mortal revenge guys circle you, and Stephanie, you are surrounded. I wish you weren't a genie. I wish you were an ordinary person with no magical powers. The cola can shakes in your hand. It gets hot. So hot you drop it to the ground. Instead of being blinded by a white misty smoke, everything goes black. A blackness filled with a horrible sound. The sound of Jenna's terrifying screaming laughter. Finally the blackness fades away. The shrieking stops. Slowly open your eyes. Your home, your old home, no mansion, no multiple entertainment centers. Just you and Stephanie playing a regular video game or an ordinary TV. What happened? That game so... Stephanie asks. That game seems so real. Yeah, you agree. Too real. But I have a feeling we won in the end. Whoa! So for the second time in a row, just like the last adventure we had in time, we won in our first try. Though, it doesn't... Why does she want to become normal, I guess? I don't... Well, I suppose she does want to be... She wants to be free to, like, go off and do whatever. And she's obviously evil. So, maybe that wasn't such a great idea. So we let loose potentially an evil person out there, loose in the world. But at least everything's back to normal. And we're not, like, knee-deep in ninjas and crazy four-armed rat ninja monsters or something. So that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed my adventure and and Scream of the Evil Genie. Just this pretty crazy adventure. There's still a lot of questions I have, like how a genie got into a soda can. We didn't really get into why the genie is evil particularly, and I still think it's a little strange that the house was empty of people, and I don't know, a lot of this doesn't seem to add up. So if you enjoyed this adventure a lot, then I would be more than happy to revisit this at some point. So let me know if you guys want me to go through this again, or any of the other books that I've gone through, or if you have a Give Yourself Goosebumps book that you want me to check out, then let me know, and I will try my best to find one and make a video for that within reason. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.